Yo. What is going on, everybody? If you can hear me, W's in the chat. Let's get to it. Let's get to this. So I need to know if you guys can hear me. And if you can, W's in the chat. Let's go. If you can hear me, pop some W's in the chat. Turn on the ring light. Oof. It's even too bright outside for us to use this ring light. But fuck it. Let's use it anyways. So we have people from the YouTube locking in and people from Twitter. Unfortunately, Twitter people, I cannot interact too tough with you guys right now. I can only interact with the YouTube crowd. So yes, just following up from yesterday, let's just get straight to it. So let's quickly share Forex Factory. So as you can see today, we had negative news on GBP and we had positive news on USD. So we had negative for GBP and positive for USD. Are you guys with me? Alex, what's happening, brother? I even forgot to put some background music in this. So it's probably a bit of an echo. But yeah, let's play some music. Much better. So yes, as you can see, I had negative news today, guys. So negative for GBP means we should have been looking for sells after 9:30. So let's jump into GBP, USD, and GBPJPY and see would there have been any opportunities for us to enter any trades or sells. So I'll take you to GJ right now. And as you can see, following up from yesterday, price was in a bit of a range when market opened for Asia session, as you can see, right? So what happened immediately after after London session started? Well, we swept Asia's highs up top. So we're gonna put a marker on Asia's highs. We swept Asia's highs up top. Then as you can see, Asia's bottoms also got swept. Okay, this is before the news, by the way, guys. Highly need to emphasize that this was all before the news. Okay, so what happened next? Pop this here. We're just checking for volume right now. We're checking for volume. We're checking for volume. Seeing what's going on. We're seeing what's happening. Seeing what's going on. Right. So let's jump into the 5-minute time frame. So as we already know, price is bearish because the news came out negative. Okay. If the news comes out negative for any GBP pair, you should be looking for sells for GJ and GU. Right. There wasn't anything too crazy here. Price is just already in a downtrend, making lower lows and lower highs. The news came out. We kind of pushed towards the upside. Formed a double top over here, as you can see. From the double top, there's a slight bit of liquidity that just got swept over here. Then at 11 o'clock, price decided to sell. Boom. Easy. So overall, there wouldn't have been anything too interesting to get sells on GU. Unless you scaled into the lower time frame around 10 o'clock, you could have found a nice trade over here, as you can see. But with a trade like this, you definitely need a small ass stop loss, like a 10 pip stop loss. So let's check out GU. Let's see if GU had anything better. So we're going around half 10. We're going 9 o'clock. So this is 9 o'clock. Let's jump into the 15 real quick so we can actually get a better. I wasn't even sharing the screen. Nobody said nothing. I was not even sharing my screen and no one said anything. So let's take a look at GU then. Yeah. So GU had a lot cleaner, better price action compared to GJ in terms of what was going on. So if we quickly turn on this indicator here, we can see this is where price was at, right? So immediately we just mark out our highs and our lows. That's the first thing you have to do each and every day. So you mark out the previous day high, like so, and then you mark out the previous day low. As you can see, price kissed our previous day low and it started to reverse. But we're here to focus on something else. We're here to focus on what happened at half 9. Okay, so as you can see, the minute price opened, we were already bearish. Yeah, The minute price opened, we had already been bearish. So we're already looking for sells, right? So this was the news that came out at 9 o'clock. Price pushed up a little bit. And once price pushed up, we kind of swept the liquidities over here. So bear in mind, we're only on the 15-minute time frame. So if we were to jump into smaller time frames, such as the 5-minute, the 3-minute, we would have definitely been able to see if there was a opportunity. So let's jump into the 5-minute time frame. So look at this on the 5-minute time frame, guys. Super clean, super duper clean. So let's mark out the highs and the lows. So we have our lower high over here. We have our lower low, lower high, lower low. The news came out, as you can see, we're moving a bit corrective, and then boom, 11 o'clock, we got our lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. Then price decided to just continue to sell towards the downside. So for this trade on GU, it would have been a lot easier to find opportunities, maybe somewhere here. Stop loss slightly above the wicks, and we're looking for a minimum 1:2. Boom. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. So now if we're to go into the 15, we can see that was a nice, beautiful entry. Beautiful. Then on top of that, like, price did continue to make lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs. As you can see, we have marked them out with these nice pink dots, making lower lows and lower highs. And that was pretty much that in terms of what was going on with GJ and GU. So now we'll focus on what happened to GJ after 2 p.m. So at 2:45 we had news, guys. At 2:45 we had news. We had flash services for USD as well. And that came out positive. So since that came out positive, it means for GJ we should be looking for buys. If I am correct, this was around 2:45. As you can see, price shot up a little bit here towards the upside, but we are already bearish, so this was just invalid. But if we were to jump into the 5-minute time frame, let's see, could there have been anything? Nope. So on a day like today, we would have been happy with just the sells on GJ or GU, and that's that. Maybe gold done a bit of something. We're looking for buys. So 245, 240. Boom. Around 3 o'clock, price decided to reverse towards the opposite direction. So gold kind of respected the news event. So let's go to the 15-minute time frame. So as you can see on the 15, we're already in a bit of a downtrend overall. There's no denying that. On the 15-minute time frame, we're in a downtrend. As you can see, price is making lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, and a new lower low. After London session, price broke our structure to make a new higher high. It broke this lower high to make a new higher high. So this is an indication to tell us that, okay, I think price might be bullish now. So we had a higher high, higher low at 215. Higher high, the news came out positive. And as you can see, we formed a slight higher low around 3:30, and then price shot towards the upside. So ideally, you could have got entries on GJ, on XAU somewhere here on the 15-minute time frame. But what I did notice, let's just say if we're to jump into the 30-minute time frame, now we have the proper higher low, or even the 1-hour time frame. We can see the higher low has now been formed. So if we jump back to the 15-minute time frame, we can see something very, very interesting here, guys, right? The interesting thing we can see is there was a bit of a gap, a fair value gap that's now been filled in. So with this fair value gap being filled in, it is a sign and it is an indication that we could potentially catch some buys towards the upside. So if we are looking for buys, we can look for something like this. We are just aiming for a simple 1:2 here. Nothing too fancy now, just a 1:2. So if you jump into the 5-minute time frame, this is what we have and this is what we are working with. So we are literally just targeting this upward area, which is London high and New York high. This is where the take profit will be. So now if we're to mark it out, this is our low, our high, our low, our high, our low. So there is a slight chance price could push it to the limit and take this up towards the upside. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section. A nice 1:2. That's all we need in this game. You don't have to be looking for home runs all the time, guys. Literally 1:2, 1:3 here, 1:2 there, 1:3 here, 1:2 there, and I can guarantee you, you will be able to pass a profit challenge or flip your account, or even just make any bits and pieces of profit. So now let's go back to Forex Factory. Let's see what's happening tomorrow. Tomorrow is Wednesday. We have 0 news events tomorrow, guys. So this is very good. This means one thing and one thing only. Tomorrow is a day for pure price action. Nothing more, nothing less. Pure price action. So tomorrow I don't want to hear anything about, hey, I lost a trade, or this happened, or that happened. No. No, 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 no. Okay. So for those that are tuning in from my YouTube channel, Denzel Effects, I am hosting 3 free 1-to-1 calls. Sorry, no I'm not. I'm hosting 1 free 1-to-1 call for 3 lucky people. So there's a forum on my Instagram story at 5ptrading_, or just go to my latest video, click the link in the description and just fill out the form. It only takes 2 minutes, guys. I'm trying to help you guys here because I understand and I know how it feels like to not know what I'm not doing, if that makes sense. You know, sometimes you do need somebody to just sit down and have an honest conversation about the trading and what's happening and where things are going wrong and where you can make things go better. And a lot of people will charge a lot of money for this, but I decided, you know what, let's do this for free. Let's do this for the people. So it's very simple. You just click on the link, answer the questions, and the 3 winners will be announced on Sunday. And what happens after that, I'm going to hop on a call with you and you just talk about your trading history, your trading journey, and I will try my best to help you out. And whatever your trading goals are, for some it's passing prop firms, for some it's working on their discipline, risk management, whatever it may be, I am here and I am at your service, all free of charge, literally. Because like I said, I've been there. I would have loved somebody to do this for me, but because nobody did it for me, I'm doing it for y'all. Really and truly speaking. So yeah, make sure you guys fill out that form, okay? So as you can see, this is US 30 at 2:35. News came out positive. 2:30. higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. Like the price action on US 30 today is what I call super clean. I should have traded US 30 today. It doesn't get cleaner than this, guys. Squeaky clean. Just take a look. We had our low right here. 235. Price is trying to play games, play mind games. Boom. 245. News came out. Negative. Bang. Sold off for a bit. 255. That's just all in the space of 30 minutes. All it did was make a higher high and a higher low. Bang. You're gone. Easy. Catch those buys. Bing. 15-minute time frame. Bing. Another bing, bing, bing. It made a higher high, and guess what? It even came back to make a new higher low. So for US 30, you could have caught a beautiful trade, absolutely beautiful trade down here. Literally. And look at the size of that stop loss. This stop loss is actually huge. Imagine you actually just lowered your stop loss a tiny bit. This would have been a 1:5. Imagine catching a nice 1:5 on a Tuesday trading US 30. I don't mind. I wish that was me. But yes, afterwards, price shot towards Asia's high. And after we reached Asia's high, literally, as you can see, once Asia's high got tapped, what did price do? Price then started to sell. And that's pretty much that. And that is pretty much that. So folks, that's literally all I have for you guys today. Tomorrow we will be trading live. Tomorrow we are live trading New York session, okay? So be there, be live, be ready, be direct, turn on your post notifications. It's about to go down. But in the meantime, like I said, 3 people watching right now, whoever fills in the form will get a free 1-to-1 call. And the thing is, there is no time limit on the 1-to-1 call. Once you hop on, you can take 10 minutes, you can take 1 hour, you can take 2 hours. I'm here at your service. I'm here to help, okay? So make sure you guys check out that form. It's on my Instagram at 5ptrading_. Or if you want to find it on YouTube, just click the link on my latest video. You should be able to find it there. The type form takes 2 minutes. Once you fill it out, you're all good. All right. Other than that, my people, thank you for watching as per usual. Thank you for joining. It really means a lot. And I'm going to catch you guys on the flip side, which will be in a couple of hours tomorrow, trading New York session live and direct. So make sure you get your accounts ready. And like I said, we're doing buy after you pass. So go to FundingRock's website, grab yourself a cheeky account for $5, pass the account, and just pay the rest once you've done that. Okay. Other than that, my people, let there be peace in the Middle East, and let my brothers and sisters be safe. See you tomorrow.
That's it, traders. So if you're ready to take your evaluation, you can go in the link in the description. You can start today. But if you're here just for the content, then make sure you like and subscribe to make sure that you don't miss out on the future. Best of luck.